Today I'm going to be outlining the process that I went through in order to draw this, which I'm going to give to my sister as a Christmas present. So yeah, let's just dive straight into it. So I started by doing the sketch with grids, as it's a lot quicker than having to do it freehand where I make a lot of mistakes, and by doing it with grids it's a lot more accurate. I then used an ice grey 4 marker just to outline where all his markings are going to give me an idea of like what's happening in the whole piece, and also the pencils on top of this will appear darker than if I just put them straight onto the paper. I could then start with the coloured pencils beginning at the eye, as this is the most important part, as it's where all the soul and character of the subject is, and if you mess it up you may as well just start again because there's no point continuing with a dodgy eye. And once I was happy with this, I could start doing the hair. It just needs to flow in the correct direction in order to convey that 3D structure beneath. And the best way to kind of do this is to look at lots of reference images of lots of different animals like dogs and cats, and just really familiarize yourself with how that hair or fur does flow. And something I was considering here is that the hair is really quite short, so I needed to make sure all my pencil strokes were really short as well. And you can also see that although he is black, I'm using some dark blues and some dark browns. The blues really help show a reflection from the sky, and the browns just kind of take it away from that really artificial blackness, because in nature nothing really is black. And something I forgot to mention at the beginning is that the paper I'm working on is some toned grey paper. And the reason I do this is so that the whites on him have a lot more pop to them, because they're a lot more contrasting in comparison to the grey of the paper. Instead of, if the paper was white, then those white bits on the horse would look a lot more just part of the paper. And another tip that I would give you when drawing hair is not to draw every single hair. You need to include some clumps and then a few hairs, and this helps leave some of that to the imagination of the viewer and also stops you from going absolutely nuts trying to pick up on every single hair. So yeah, that's how I turned a blank sheet of paper into a pretty cool Christmas present, and I hopefully see you later with some more drawing content. See ya!